Hi everyone, Ken Gerard here. I'm in the world famous LeMars Toy Store in LeMars, Iowa. I was coming through town, called Albert, and they were getting ready for their customer appreciation days this weekend, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So I'm gonna give you a little tour of what to expect. If you want to come on over, it's really a fun store and just a great group of people. So come on in. So most of the store is in the basement, just so you're aware if you're coming over and you have mobility problems, it is in the basement, so there's some stairs, but a lot of pedal tractors. Get a note up 30% off pedals during appreciation days. You got sales on toys, tons of 64th he's gonna have, so let's go on down. I'm gonna give you a little tour of what's going on down here.
I'm not the only one.
There's the boss right there. Say hi, Albert.
Can't believe that.
So
How are you folks doing? I'll let you go.
I'll give you guys a tour and show what's going on here. So LeMars Toy Store is really known for their custom built toys. They're just awesome. What they do is they start with a high detail toy and customize into something different. Now, whether or not it's paint, tires, chrome stacks, you name it, they can do it. Paint tractors, lots of chrome weights, but they start with a real high detail toy and dial it up. And really cool. So if you're looking for something that maybe you had one on your farm and it's like, we had a open station with a loader and duals, they can build you that. They take special orders all the time. Sorry for the glare, but I'm not really gonna show you much for the prices on it. They're not cheap, but good toys aren't cheap. Cheap toys aren't good. Remember that. So if you want the stuff that's gonna become family heirlooms, our friends over at the LeMars Toy Store, they're the ones that'll have that stuff. So fun stuff though, unique stuff like that 4020 tandem. Cultivator tractors. That was kind of their first customs they did years and years ago. They started with that, and everybody on the farm remembers cultivators. Most of it's not always good memories, but a lot of people that grew up on the farm, you remember the old row crop cultivators and mounted cultivators. So great piece. So that's kind of the custom cabinet, the John Deere's, the Internationals, some vintage restored toys, Ace scale. I don't know how many thousands of toys are in this basement, but there's a ton. Over the custom cases and Alice's, there's that black D21. It's really cool. Cases with mounted cultivator. One's got an 8-row cultivator. It looks really good. Some Molines G1000s, one of my favorites. Here's the row of Alice's, 8550, all dualed up. Another one, clamp on duals, really cute. Mounted corn pickers. 7045 high crop with a cab, more cultivators, what have you. So a lot of A scale and pedal tractors to choose from. There's some really rare A scale he has as well. I'm going to show you a couple of the highlights of that. Internationals, Oliver's, John Deere. There's a John Deere A scale 4020 with duals. He has also the 4020 and duals, the Farm Progress Show one, new in the box. That's a really hard toy to find. Again, not cheap, but you don't find them very often. 720 scale models, another low production A scale, and then the 730 with fenders. We've only had a couple of those over the years. They don't show up very darn often. So there's some custom stuff in here. 1066 International.
Yeah, that's a problem.
4455. That's a complete custom A scale, and it is amazing. And it's not a cheap toy, but it is really just awesome. I'll show you. He's got a couple of these custom John Deere A scales too. 1066 black stripe, and here's a 4320 A scale, narrow front, chrome stack, roll bar, big rubber. Again, not a cheap toy, but good toys aren't cheap. These are fairly new. The 7720 combines, green cab and yellow cab version. Track combine S800 S7 800 and S7 900s, John Deere corn sheller. A lot of pedal tractors. Pedals are 30% off he has, so good deal on pedals. Need one for your kids or grandkids. Want one to play with. Lots of 64 scale to choose from, and actually they're going to have a whole trailer load of 64 scale out on the sidewalk. He'll do a sidewalk sale. The sidewalk sale will have, like I said, tons of 64s, but then he also does shelf model, played with toys, older toys, kind of stuff if you need for your kids to play with, grandkids to play with. That's a good opportunity for that. Lots of great toys. Nice old international set there. Decision maker, pulling tractor sled. More pedals. It's a little tight down here. I'll try to stick to one side. Mulling corn shellers. Nice little old Farmall H, open grill H, early one. Case H combine, 620 John Deere restored. Nice looking restoration. Again, on this side, he's got it all broke down by different brands. So there is a whole row of Alice toys. Minneapolis Moline, G1000s, G1000 Vista with a cab. So like I said, open house is this Thursday, Friday, Saturday, customer appreciation days. He does free lunch, cookies, rolls, pop, coffee, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. I believe he does some door prizes and stuff too. It's really a great event right in downtown LeMars. A couple pieces we haven't had come through an auction yet. There's the new Heston wagons by Spec Cast. Very good looking wagon. A lot of guys had them on the farm. Nice selection of Kinsey. Some of the newer international toys. A lot of variety when it comes down here. I mean, whether it's old stuff, brand new, recent production stuff. A lot of the different things like the Firestone sets and Toy Farmers Precisions, Key Precisions, 30-second scale, farm show stuff. A lot of variety when it comes to what's down here. I really encourage you to come down and see for yourself. You won't be disappointed. It's just a great store. Albert's a great guy. Go down the next row here. We'll get into the green stuff. So all the precisions, if you need to fill a set or looking for a specific one. The new 9RX 830 monster of a toy. There's the old Denver 8960 out in the box. You won't find a lot of like really old toys here, but good stuff. Nice and clean. More of the big John Deeres. Combines, loose toys, Artsway grinder mixer. Both the Easy Trail gravity wagons are nice wagons. Really nice details. Some whites. Case H 4-wheel drives. Antique tractors. The old Case steel wheel. Hart Par. 4010 with the loader. 5010. So come join the crew over here. I know Albert's got a big crew that comes and helps him out. Thursday at 9 o'clock, first day. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. If you're interested in the custom toys, if you don't find what you want, talk to Albert. They can build it for you. That's really what they focus on. They can build it just what you want, anything you can dream up of, whether it's wild or mild or whatever it might be. They can come up with it for you. There's a new one, Massey America 250. Lots of 64. There's the Oliver. A lot of the new Spec Cast Olivers. Some cock shuts. Some corn shellers. Real high detail trucks, custom corn shellers added to them. Moline, an Oliver one. These kind of some of the special ones they're doing. Non-assist 2594 with duals. Sorry for the glare. And here's the 5388. I know what you guys are saying, International never made one, but they did have a prototype of one. It's kind of a crossover between the Magnum and the 88 series or the 50 series.
That's my thought. I mean, I'm just an old man.
Johnson tile plow with the reel.
Right.
60-30 with the ROPS. 75-20 with that Devilman blade, really nice. John Deere threshing machine, Gilbert Pauley thresher. There's some really cool custom Olivers, the kitty cat, black and chrome, all done up and ready for you.
Where you go?
Windmills, really nice looking 8650 levers, lights, turbo 2 on it. Alice 190 with a cab added to it.
I'm on a immunotherapy drug that's keeping.
Got a few more to show you, but like I said, if you've got any questions, just Google LeMars Toy Store, talk to Albert. If you can't make the open house, they're open, I believe, Monday through Friday, 9 to 4, and then also on Saturdays till I believe 2 o'clock. John Deere custom forage wagon with the cutter, get the whole setup. 50-20 high crop with a Kinsey V8 in it. There was a real one John Kinzenbaugh had built that sold out at Beacom's a few years ago, and I believe John bought that tractor back on the auction. But really, really cool 50-20 with the conversion in it.
Especially this one.
It's more the poly threshers, IH case, John Deere. Some of the chasers, Gold Big Bud, Martin Fast, Mini Big Buds, Bayfus Blues, some Knutsons. So, a few more not for sale. This is Albert's personal collection. Riki 12 scale G, 1206, 1456. Albert actually has these real tractors in his collection. So they're really, really cool. He's got a beautiful tractor collection. Real stuff. So that kind of gives you the quick tour. What's going on down here. I know he has some DCP trucks too. Must have missed them. So Big Buds, need them. But Thursday, Friday, Saturday, open house, LeMars, Iowa, LeMars Toy Store. Hope you can join us. Thanks, guys.